So we tried to go over this on the last failed podcast that never materialized, which is why this is number 2 and not number 3. Google have, can it be called entered the console market? I mean, they've announced a controller, haven't they? So. Yeah, they've announced a controller that streams games, and they've named it after what I think sounds like a Skoda hatchback, the Stadia.
Well, when they announced automatic windows, that's when they gave it.
Yeah. So what do we think? What's the general lay of the land here then? What do we reckon? I don't like it personally. I think game streaming leaves people behind, people who don't have quick enough internet speeds. I think there are people that work in physical release shops that, like I say, they're already struggling. That's only going to get worse. I think, how much are they going to charge for a controller? Essentially, that's all it is, with a Konami code on the back.
Because that makes all the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they put the Konami code on the back as if they give a fuck.
They got to do. Well, I think the bigger question here is, what does Google need to do to make this appealing to normal gamers? We won't talk about who's a gamer, who's not a gamer. I'm just saying people who are interested in gaming. We're not going to touch that topic. But for people who are interested in gaming, what is it that Google can really, like, for example, Snatcher, if they can draw up a deal with Konami to get Snatcher available on this thing, there's one thing. Or hey, Half-Life 3, if they can get that to happen exclusive to Stadia.
Oof.
Stadia, right, Stadia. What is it called?
If Half-Life 3 came out on, you could stream that to your Google Stadia, I'm in. I'm 100% behind it. Like that's it for me. All other consoles can go. That's what I want to play.
Yeah, that's what I sort of think it's going to rely on, because obviously a gaming service or a console is only as good as its games, and they've got a studio now, I believe, so they can make exclusive games. I don't hold up too much hope. We'll have to see if the games are any good, but you know, it's Google. They've got the money and the resources, so if anyone can make it work, I guess they can. It's not really a service for me. My main issue is the ownership of games, and what happens when you stop paying. You don't own anything. It's essentially renting for life. And then what happens when they pull the plug in 10 years or whatever? You've lost everything. You've lost the games. There's no game preservation anymore. So that's my main gripe with it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the big thing for me as well, it's just the infrastructure. Like, I mean, you know, most countries don't have unbelievable high-speed internet. I mean, even until 6 months ago, even I didn't have high-speed internet, and you know, it's took me years to be able to get that in my brand new build. You know, like,
you're still struggling.
Very close to a
you're still struggling. I can see.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting 8K gaming anytime there.
Well, that's the point. I mean, like, you know, like, to be fair, I am at Joe's at the moment, so like, you know, so the internet here is not great. But you know, in terms of so even at the actual Stadia launch, like, they had a couple of you know, like, models to play around with, and apparently there was stuttering there, and it's like, wow. If Google are at, like if Google are at their own event, and even with their setup they can't get to work flawlessly, how the hell am I going to manage that? Like, it's never going to happen. So I mean, for me, it's just not even an option. It's pointless.
Sorry, go on.
No, carry on, mate. No, carry on.
They say it's the future of gaming. It's the future of gaming. Yeah. That's why it doesn't work now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, you know, unless you happen to work for Google, you know, like in the middle of San Francisco with like a lovely, you know, like setup where you've got, you know, like ultra fast broadband like around everywhere. It's just not like, you know, like, the idea is that, you know, like, even on your lunch break in work, you could suddenly be playing like a 4K game, you know, like, on your work computer, you know, like just on Chrome. No, you couldn't. No one can do that. It's not possible.
No, you bloody can't.
Yeah. Like great idea, kinda. Not feasible, mainly. And again, like, absolutely no physical releases and no ownership of content. That's also for me.
Do you know what? I see this as a win for Microsoft and Xbox, because they can boast now to say that if you want to do online gaming streaming service, be our guest and go for it. But if you want a better online gaming service, we've got Game Pass, and you can download the games for $10 a month or whatever it is, and play them on your box without any interruptions, no need for online always capability. This is probably going to somehow benefit Microsoft in all of this.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Game Pass isn't even a bad idea. I think I don't subscribe to it, but I can see why people would.
Yeah.
But yeah, but you get though you download those games onto your device. I think that's the main difference.
Yeah, they sort of left an open goal. Google. Now all the other companies can just say, but it is.
Yeah,
now all the other companies need to do is go on the microphone and say, by the way, you own your games, and then they can just drop the mic and walk out, and they've won.
That's, I suppose, the same as what Sony did at the Xbox One launch, isn't it? It's.
And can I just mention that the name Stadia just sounds like some sort of a reject cartoon name from the 80s, like Gem and the Holograms or something. It's just terrible. It's such a terrible name.
I don't know. I quite like the name, actually. I thought that was one of the best things about it. It's a logo. I thought crap. It's like, if that's what a billion, multi-billion companies doing, it makes me feel brilliant about my logo.
It looks like really dodgy clip art, doesn't it? It's just such a shocking effort.
So I always think, like, if that's what they settled on, what were the ones that didn't make the cut?
Oh, Jesus, I'd love to see that. Yeah, I'd love to see that.
Just right at the bottom, someone just drawn like a penis, testicles. To go, well, we can't have that one, so let's go with this one instead. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I think with Stadia, I mean, it looks impressive, but then I realised I don't actually need any of these features. It all boils down to, are the games any good?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no point me playing Assassin's Creed on my microwave or, as you were saying, washing machine or any other bloody calculator. What's the point? Yeah, I just want good games. I don't need to play on every single screen. The Switch is brilliant because you can play it on your TV and it's also portable. I don't need it on every single device.
There's another open goal that you just mentioned beforehand. Nintendo can come along and say, well, if you want that, that's great, but you get a screen that comes with you and the game's on it. You don't have to worry about streaming it. So there's another opportunity for Nintendo. PlayStation seem to be the only one that don't really have. I don't know. What can PlayStation do to turn this around in their favor?
Crossplay, 100%.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's what that is. They're really lacking there. They're just really resisting it, and I don't know why. Because I mean,
it's more damage. It's got to be more harm than it is benefit.
Yeah.
It's because currently, currently they are the industry leaders. So, for them, they see it as like having to look down, at the other guys who are maybe not where they are and kind of bringing them up. But actually, the other guys are going to help each other anyway. So you may as well get involved, otherwise you're going to be left behind. But I just like to say the perfect metaphor for why Stadia is a crap idea is the fact that I've dropped out of this call twice in the last 5 minutes. My God, like, can you imagine me? Just trying to play 4K Half-Life 3? Couldn't give a shit, mate. Never going to happen.
Hey, but now you're coming through clearer than ever before.
and you know what? And ironically, I've literally just connected to 4G on my phone rather than the Wi-Fi.
Oh, right.
Proves everything.
Wow.
Wow.
The best bit about it has been sort of looking at the little pictures in the bottom of the screen. You've dropped out, and then about 30 seconds later, you come back. You just appear shaking your head. It's happened twice, and I love it.